So there's this underwater survival horror game coming out called Death in the Water 2, and it is horrifying. Absolute nightmare fuel. And if you have thalassophobia, I apologize for ruining your sleep for the next month. Explore the depths and scavenge for resources to fight off giant sharks, eels, mermaids, and even the Kraken. How excited or terrified are you to play this one?
This game is crazy.
If there are any power suits left, they should be in the lockers.
Oh my god!
In this game, you have to decide who gets crushed to death. The screwdriver.
Move! Ah!
No.
Jamie! Kate, I think when I hit this thing, the wall will go the other way.
No!
Towards me, you mean? Yeah, this thing will kill me if I don't press it. Wait! I know! If I do press it, then you're the one.
Oh, she doesn't have a button on her side. It's only on one side.
This is exactly what he wants. He's making you choose which one of us dies.
She's just blanking out. Do I press it? Do I press it, guys? Quick. What happens? No? Is she just gonna let herself die?
Jamie? I'm not doing it. Tell everyone I chose this, Kate. And if you get the chance to fuck the med up, do it.
Oh, use the screwdriver
Promise me.
to block it. Is the screwdriver as long as her body?
Oh, fuck.
She has a screwdriver.
Thank you. Thank you. Survive, Kate.
What the fuck? This is fucked.
From a hospital in Argentina where a security guard had been doing the night shift when out of nowhere, something pretty strange was caught on camera. The hospital in question is known as the Finochetto Sanatorium, which is located in the city of Buenos Aires. Not much is known about this hospital, except that it might be haunted. This notion had just become popular recently when surveillance footage from inside the hospital captured this. At around 3 in the morning, a security guard is filling out some paperwork when he looks across at the entrance and sees an old woman walking through the automatic doors. He promptly gets up and receives the old lady. According to the guard, this is exactly what happened that morning. But when looking over at the video that was taken during this time, a different story is told. This is the footage. All the details of the security guard story check out, except for one. The old woman that supposedly walked in and met with him. No one else is seen, except the guard. Strangely though, we can see the doors opening as though someone had walked in. Further adding to the strangeness, the guard is seen conversing with someone, but they don't appear to be there or anywhere in sight. The video on its own is creepy, but it's the story that makes it creepier. It's the following detail though that makes it a whole lot spooky. According to the guard, after attending the old lady and offering her a wheelchair because of how frail she looked, she made her way to the elevator. She then told the guard she was going to the 9th floor to look for the ID and belongings of a patient who had passed away the day before. She proceeds to enter the elevator and is never seen again. As it turns out though, the name of the woman, which the guard had written down on his clipboard, was in fact a patient of the hospital who had passed away the day before. Because of this, viewers
Ay, no, mierda. Otra vez esto. No me confío de ninguno de los dos. ¿Sabes? Mejor deberíamos regresar y buscar otra opción. La verdad, no, que... Dios, ¿por qué mi compañero es tan estúpido? Al carajo, vamos a intentar por este. Espero el cabrón esté bien. Cuando salgas de aquí, te juro que te voy a partir la cara, imbécil. Dios mío. Ok, eso no sonó nada bien. Amigo, compañero. Oh, mierda. Oh, por Dios, no. Muchachos, yo creo que sería bueno reconsiderar dar la vuelta aún. Mierda, eso se ve muy alto, ¿no lo creen? Oh, carajo, y vienen esas cosas. No, a la mierda. Dios. Tú puedes hacerlo. Tú puedes. Vamos allá. Al carajo. Espero que sobrevivamos todos. ¡Oh! ¡No! ¡Mierda! ¡No! No quiero morir. No quiero morir. No, no. ¡Mierda! ¡Carajo! ¡Ah, Dios mío! Lo logré. Al menos lo logré yo. Mierda. Qué horror. Oh, va.
If you've ever swam in the ocean and were absolutely terrified about the things that were there that you couldn't see, I'm about to ruin your day. I would like to introduce you to deep sea gigantism. Now, first on today's list of animals that I'd rather stay really far away from is the phantom jellyfish. Discovered in 2004 and being way too large for my liking, this animal lives at 22,000 feet below sea level. And with the sheer size of this fucking monstrosity, it is clear to me that it would grab SpongeBob's jellyfishing net and jam it right up his ass. Moving on. Up next is the only animal on this list that made pirates shit the bed, the giant squid. Finally discovering this animal exists at a whopping 43 feet, it's no wonder to me that there were rumors that these animals took down boats. Being in the same family as a cephalopod, octopus can lift about 40 times its own fucking body weight. Which means if you found yourself wrapped up in the tentacles of the giant squid, it could absolutely rip you in fucking half. Because giant squid weigh about 1,000 pounds, which means they could lift about 4,000, and you don't weigh nearly that much. Giant squid lives in the abyssal zone, and of course it's the only place in the ocean where the light doesn't touch. And without the ability to see anything very well, scientists believe that they just swim around, and when something accidentally touches its tentacles, it grabs it, and it doesn't give a fuck what it is. Fun fact, however, believe it or not, sperm whales actually consume these as their primary source of food. Thanks, guys. This monstrosity is known as the Greenland shark. Scientists believe that Grandpa over here has the ability to live up to 500 years old. They are extremely slow moving and, believe it or not, only grow about 1 centimeter per year. You might think you're safe because they live in extremely deep and cold water. However, your nightmare has came true, and yes, they are found at the surface sometimes too. Besides looking like Medusa turned you to stone, these animals eat in possibly the most terrifying way that they can. Scientists believe that the reason that they move so slow is because they only go after prey that's sleeping, and all they do is swim right up to it and swallow it whole. Imagine waking up from a fucking nap and you're just being digested. You hate bugs, you might want to leave now. First off, if you don't call these roly-polies, get the fuck out of here. Second of all, in the deep sea they get fucking massive. However, they usually feed on decaying matter at the bottom of the ocean, and don't ask me why they just dropped an alligator down here. Like, I think scientists are just getting bored at this point. But a herd of these can actually consume a human in a couple seconds. As much as I'd rather avoid these beetles on steroids, there's an aquarium in Florida you could go in and pet them. Up next on today's list is the big fin squid, and yes, that's a real photo. Could you imagine swimming in the ocean, opening your eyes, and this is just looking at you? Holy shit. Meet the 21-foot cephalopod that terrorizes the sea floor, the big fin squid. Its recent discovery, scientists know very little about it. However, they believe that it feeds by dragging its giant tentacles across the sea floor and grabbing whatever it touches. Have fun with that one. Peace.
Jason Statham almost died.
You almost died in this film.
Yeah, I got a close shave. I mean, we was filming on the edge of the dock, on the edge of the Black Sea in Bulgaria, and I'm driving a big 3-ton flatbed truck. Everybody's supposed to get on the back, slide. That whole little poster is supposed to be on the back of the truck. And I said, before they get on, let me just do a little test drive. So I'm in the truck there, and I slam on the brakes where I'm supposed to stop. Nothing happens. Next thing you know, I've hit 2 cameramen. I literally thought I'd killed them. It was like a split second later, I'm going 9 feet over the edge of this sort of concrete jetty, and I'm going down towards the Black Sea, thinking, I've got to get out of this. This is ridiculous. So I'm trying to prise myself from behind the wheel to get out the window. The windows are down. The truck hits the water just slams me back, and we just like sinking fast, straight to the bottom. So like 60 feet at the bottom of the Black Sea, stuck in the mud, thinking, hang on a minute, how am I going to get out of this? This is how it ends. So literally, you know, you have to get the composure, you have to, you know, the survival sort of kicks in, and you pull yourself out the window, you start grabbing at the water and trying to get to the surface.